Hello everyone, this is Hema Venkateshekar CH, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, Shashi Institute of Technology and Engineering, Tatipalli. Today I am here to take up the course Structural Analysis. So this course is particularly meant for BTech or BE Civil Engineering undergraduates, and the prerequisites for this course is strength of materials. So coming to the structural analysis, before going to know what is structural analysis, let us first know the definition of structure. The dictionary meaning of structure is the arrangement of and relationship between the parts or elements of something complex. Coming to the core civil engineering, the definition of structure is nothing but a building or other object constructed from several parts. If you take this as a typical structural structure, here you can see the foundation as a part, beam as a part, slabs as a part, and columns as a part. So it is nothing but these several parts are nothing but our columns, slabs, beams, and foundations. So all these combined together, we'll be calling it as a structure. And now let us know what to do in the structural analysis. First of all, what is the purpose? So if you know this, we know the structural planning is the first step before constructing any structure. And next, there will be an architectural involvement, architecture planning involvement. And next, our next step is nothing but our course, which is nothing but structural analysis. After the structural analysis, we are going to design the structure in which the sizes and shapes of the elements are designed over here. And next, after designing, we'll go for the execution part. And after the execution, directly, the final product is nothing but our structure. Okay. So here we have to know what is structural analysis. What is the purpose of learning this subject? So the main purpose of learning this subject is to satisfy few conditions. Like the first one is safety. What does safety mean? So whenever you're sitting under any roof, you are expected that that structure is not going to fall on you or collapse. Okay. So in the safety purposes, it is assumed that any structure or the part of the structure should not collapse. So that is the meaning of the safety. So we have to look after the safety when you are going to do some sort of structural analysis. And the next part that comes to our mind is serviceability. So serviceability is nothing but it is very much related to the service of any structure. In that, the first one we can take it as a durability, vibrations, corrosion, etc. So all such type of conditions comes under serviceability. So once you are doing any analysis, it has to be very much serviceable and very much safety. And the next one is the stability. Stability is one of the most important topic which we have to take care while doing the analysis. In that stability, there are multiple divisions like external stability, internal stability. Okay, so such type of stabilities are there, external stability and internal stability. And also we have to look after the economical aspects also. Okay, so this is the main purpose of learning the structural analysis. Next, what we do? What we do is we will find the threads. Threads are nothing but different loading conditions. Okay, live load, dead load, wind load, earthquake load, and all those comes under the threads that will be acted upon our structure. Okay, so what we have to do as a structural engineer or a structural analysis person is nothing but we have to analyze the response of the structure which is under a threat of different loadings like live load, dead load, whatever I have explained earlier. Okay, the response is nothing but calculating the internal reactions. Response is nothing but calculating the internal reactions, The internal reactions are like axial force, shear force, shear force, and bending moment. So apart from internal reactions, so internal reactions are nothing but a safety concern, and serviceability concerns are like our mainly we concentrate on deflections. Okay, so this is the analogy. There are different loadings that are acting on a structure. Is nothing but we will be considering it as a threads, and that response we have to calculate. So this is our job to do with the structural analysis subject. Okay, so what the procedure of performing this physical structural analysis is nothing but the first one is a physical system. So the final structure is nothing but a physical system that will be idealizing it. After idealization, we will be writing some mathematical equations or expressions, and we will solve those mathematical expressions, and we'll be getting the final solution. This is what we are going to do. So these and all, whatever the flowchart I have given right now, will be done as an analysis. So that is nothing but our method of analysis. So in the method of analysis, we are having two types of analysis, analysis of determinate structures and analysis of indeterminate structures. In the analysis of indeterminate structures, directly we can directly solve it by equilibrium equations alone. Whereas in the indeterminate structures, there are two types of methods. The first type of method is exact method, and the second type of method is approximate method. In the exact method, we'll be having force methods, displacement method, whereas in the approximate method, we are having total frame method as well as cantilever method. So again, in the exact method, we'll be having two types of methods as we have seen earlier, like force method and displacement method. But when to use this method are explained here. Okay, so the main important in the force method is the external reactions and member forces are unknowns, whereas in the displacement method, the joint deformations are unknowns. This method is suitable when degree of static indeterminacy is less than degree of kinematic indeterminacy, whereas displacement method is suitable when degree of static indeterminacy is greater than degree of kinematic indeterminacy. And these and all are the methods that we are going to learn in the upcoming lectures. Thank you.